exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Drive up? Walk up? We couldn't decide, so the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat Sports. Go Bobcats!
All right, folks, welcome to Bobcat Basketball as your Thermopolis Bobcats are taking on the Kemmerer Rangers in this loser-out ball game early in the morning, 9:30 tip-off. Bobcats lose a tough one last night to Wyoming Indian Chiefs, so Bobcats have to come get ready and came in as number 1 seed, have a little bit of work to do now. Hopefully come away victorious here against Kemmerer Rangers, and then we'll play later this afternoon for the 3rd and 4th place game. But they got to take care of business today. I think a big key to this one, game will start pretty quick. We wrapped up a game against the Lady Punchers of Big Piney against the Lady Cougars of Wind River. Big Piney ended up winning that game, so they'll go on to state. Lady Cougars unfortunately see their season come to an end, and that's why we're a little delayed on getting this one, just swapping over networks and getting over here on 101.7 KDNO. Appreciate you listening, and also those of you watching on YouTube channel WyoToday. I have to start off with a big shout out to all of our sponsors who are letting us bring this video. I know some of you yesterday saw that I'd accidentally left a picture up on the screen during gameplay. I just wanted you to experience what would happen if we didn't have all these great sponsors, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to watch the game. You'd only be able to get a listen to it. So otherwise, this way now you get to watch these games, and because of these sponsors, that's why we're able to bring it to you. And that is Hot Springs Health, One-Eyed Buffalo Brewery, One-Eyed Saloon, 7 Lazy S Cafe, Storyteller, Hot Springs Pharmacy, Hot Springs Vet Clinic, Gotchi Rehab, Right Rehab, Bomb Photography, Central Bank and Trust, Discover Thermopolis, and Par 6 Indoor Golf. Along with our other sponsors, you'll hear their ads throughout the game as well. All these sponsorships have made bringing you Bobcat basketball a possibility, and without them, this would not happen. So a big thanks, not only from me, but from everybody here at the network as well, because that is big for us to be able to bring Bobcat basketball. We're only about a minute away from tip-off here. Bobcats will be rocking their white uniforms, and Kemmerer Rangers will be in the black uniforms, red lettering. So Bobcats getting ready to tip off here. We're going to take another quick break, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back with starting lineups and tip off right after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here getting ready for the starting lineups. And in this one, Rangers will be the visiting team, and then their black uniforms. For the Kemmerer Rangers, you'll have number 0, Bennett Pollard, number 2, Ethan Perkins, number 3, Bryson McGill, number 12, Cage Bowen, and number 13, Gabe Wiswell. Those of you Thermopolis fans, you hear Cage Bowen and you almost think Gage Bowman. I'm going to do my best not to mix those up. So Gage, if you're listening or if you're here, I'm giving you another shout out. I think I did that when we were in Kemmerer as well. For your Bobcats, starting lineups will be the same as we saw last night. Number 2, Zach Hasty. Number 3, Cody Bomagen. Number 5, Ellis Weber. Number 22, Delmonico Dukes. And number 23, Brody Potter will be the starters. Bobcats in their white uniforms. Big game for them. Played a tough game last night, struggled shooting the ball, and had one of their lower scoring games in there. So a good game plan by Wyoming Indian Chiefs, and Bobcats now will play in this loser out game. My guess would be that Kemmerer knew that whoever won that game, it was going to be a tough day 3 for them, whether it was Wyoming Indian or the Bobcats. And looks like Bobcats are going to start off with a technical. So because of that, looks like number 13 will go to the line. Imagine something messed up in the books. So that first one is up and no good. And I didn't hear over the intercom why there maybe was the technical foul. Not a great way for the Bobcats to start. It might have been dunking on the rim as well. If the refs were out, that is a technical. I didn't see why the technical happened. And second one is up and good. So without any clock off, any time off the clock, Rangers start up 1-0, and then they will start with the ball. So no tip off at all here on this one. They'll just start with the ball. So an interesting start here to day 3 of regional basketball. And Cody Bomagen gonna get it. We're gonna get a dunk right off, and gets it dunked. What a great way to start. And very interesting, if that's why they got the technical, was for dunking. Good way for the Bobcats to start. And Perkins now with the ball. Bobcats in man-to-man. Pollard with the ball, gets it up to the top to Perkins again. Back to Pollard. Backdoor cut. Up and in for 2 for Cage Bowen. Makes it 3-2. And Rangers are going to come out in a 2-3 zone, try to take over with what Wyoming Indian did. See what the Bobcats do differently maybe with their offense. Back up to Zach Hasty. He's going to step in. Long 3. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by Ellis Weber. A minute gone by here. Now to Dell up top. To Zach. Inside to Potter. Back over to Zach. Now inside to Bomagen. Bomagen shot up and in. So Cody already having a good impact for the Bobcats here as he struggled shooting the ball. Playing on the inside, though, today, where he was on the outside yesterday. Zach Hasty now going to get the steal over to Weber. And up over top to Zach. Zach able to hang on to it. Ball gets knocked away, and Perkins will come away with the ball. And drive in. Shot gets blocked, but a rebound there. Up and no good by Bowen. Expecting, I think he heard footsteps. Potter, great move there, and he will be fouled. Send him to the line. He had a big game yesterday for the Bobcats, especially in the first half. That foul will go against McGill. For 3, Bobcats in the lead here. First foul on McGill, first team foul. Potter to the line for 2. First one is no good. Good start here for the Bobcats. Feel a little bit of energy. I was a little worried about that, how they were going to feel this morning after a tough loss. And second one is good for Potter. Makes it 5. 5-3. McGill with it. Passes it up the sideline to Pollard. Ball gets knocked away by Del Dukes, but Wiswell able to run it down. Drive in, shot is up, no good. Bomagen comes down with it. Shot was by Perkins. Up ahead to Hasty. Now back to Weber, to Hasty. He's going to step in, another 3 off to the right. Potter tries to go up high, get it. McGill comes down with the rebound. He gets it to Wiswell. Zach on him. Handoff to Perkins. and bring it over and back. And Zach Hasty playing tough defense. Weber will take it. Coach not happy about that, frustrated with the refs. Zach Hasty now with the ball. Get it up to Del Dukes. Cody Bomagin's three long. Wiswell with the rebound. Steal by Zach Hasty. He's going to get it to Weber. Weber going to drive in. Left-hand layup up. No good. Rebound by McGill. So both teams struggling to finish around the rim right now. Del Dukes going to take a charge just like he did yesterday. What a great job. I mean, he sees it coming. And that is going to be Perkins' first foul, team's first. Del Dukes did it last night as well. Took a charge. Great defense there. Zach Hasty now, again, against that 2-3 zone. To Cody. Cross court, 4 out here. Weber now going to try the three. His shot's up, no good. Del comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Potter. Potter drive in. Oh, no good. Del Dukes comes in for the offensive board. His shot's no good. And rebound comes down to Bowen. And man, Bobcats just not able to finish around the rim. 3 good looks at it. And here comes Del Dukes with the steal. And Del up and in for 2. Not his prettiest wide open layup, but he got the job done. 4.5 minutes left. It was almost like the ball had a bubble on it and it was bouncing all over the place. 7-3, Bobcats lead in this one, 4:20 left in this opening quarter. Wiswell's going to travel as he drags his foot. It was funny because he turned and he knew exactly what he did, but he turned and like wanted to question the ref. Oh, we're going to get a quick timeout. I thought the ref or the coach was in the ref's ear and we were going to get a technical, but they're just a timeout. We're going to do the same. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
All right, and we're back here after the quick timeout. 4:15 left in this opening quarter. Bobcats up by 4, 7-3. Again, I like to see what the Bobcats are doing here. We're going to get an offensive foul on Brody Potter with a moving screen. That'll be his first, team's first foul on the Bobcats. Well, they say second. I'm not sure who the other foul would have been on. I must have missed one there at some point. Wiswell gets it up to McGill. McGill back out to Wiswell. Now Bowen. Bowen's shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Cody Bomagin to Zach Hasty. Zach going to bring it up for the Bobcats. I do like to see the Bobcats attacking a little bit more against this zone defense, and tough pass from Bomagin trying to find Hasty on the backdoor cut. Bobcats going to come back out in some pressure here. Got Nolan Collins coming in for the first time. He'll come in for Potter. He'll come in to head off this full court press. Bowen with it now, gets it to Wiswell. Nolan Collins cut him off. Good trap here by Bobcats. Get it to McGill, or to Perkins. Perkins drive in, the shot gets blocked by Bomagin and it'll go out of bounds. Bomagin already has a number of blocks in this first quarter. Neither team finding a lot of offense working for him right now. Perkins set to take it out. And inside, easy bucket for McGill. Good out of bounds play there by the Rangers. Again, I'd like to see the Bobcats even get the ball out of the net and take off. Again, when they're running at pace, it seems to be that's when their offense gets going. Del Dukes from the corner. His shot is up and in because he wanted to shut me up and let them make a basket. So great shot there by Del. Still by Del. Up to Ellis. Ellis, man, just not able to find the bucket. Makes it 10-5. 3 minutes left. Perkins with it. Gets it up to Wiswell. No one picks up Wiswell. He's going to have a three. His shot is up and in. Bobcats played great defense right up until they left the ball. Makes it 10-8. Brody Potter, Armani Duke set to come back in, and Thatcher also will come in for the Rangers. Del Duke shoots a three, no good. Comes down with the rebound. His shot's up, blocked. Comes back down with the rebound. Nolan Collins now with the three. His shot's blocked. Wiswell now with it. Gets it to Perkins. Perkins off to the races. Nolan Collins on his hip. Hand off to Wiswell. Wiswell going to drive the baseline. Kick inside to McGill. McGill going to drive in. Back out to Wiswell. Wiswell's going to step back three. His shot's up, no good. Good box out by Bomagen. 2 minutes now. Going to slow the pace a little bit. And then we're going to get a timeout. 2:02 left in this one. 30-second timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
All right, and we're back here with first quarter action. 2:02 left. Bobcats hanging on to a slight margin, 10-8 over the top of the Rangers. And big shout out to our sponsors as well, as they are able to bring us these live streaming games on the YouTube channel WyoToday. Appreciate all of their sponsorship allowing us to do this. Ellis Weber up to Nolan Collins. Now to Zach Hasty. Back to Nolan, over to Weber. Now to Zach. Zach gonna drive in, up to Potter. Down low to Monty Dukes. Monty not able to finish. Bobcats just can't finish around the rim. Perkins, his pass gets tipped. Nolan Collins comes down with it. Weber now with it. And Zach Hasty. So yeah, Bobcats just struggling to finish around the rim. We've had a number of point blank attempts at it. And Monty tries to scoop it past to Potter through a bunch of traffic. Ball gets stolen, and Perkins come away with the ball. Bobcats just, and Nolan Collins steps in and gets a steal. He saw that one coming. Nolan Collins, tough layup, not able to finish that one. Monty now with it, not able to finish as well. Nolan Collins hustle, he'll knock the ball out of bounds. The ref kept pointing towards the Bobcats, but I think it's Rangers ball. So Bobcats with a chance to probably double up what their score is if they just finish the little layups and not able to finish around the rim. Frustrating to watch. I'm sure it's frustrating to play and not have them go to. Perkins with the ball now with Wiswell. Ellis with the steal, gets it ahead to Zach. And then ball gets tipped. Monty Dukes gets his shot blocked, and they're going to call a foul. Call a body block, and that'll send Monty to the line for two. And that one will go against McGill. That'll be his second. Under a minute left to play. Send Armani Dukes to the line to shoot two. First one for Monty, no good. And coming into the ball game will be Pollard. He'll come in for McGill after he picks up that second foul. Monty Dukes, usually a pretty good free throw shooter for the Bobcats. Second one rolls around, no good, but Zach Hasty's there to get the rebound. Nolan Collins now with it. Now to Ellis, back to Nolan. Over to Zach. Ellis inside to Brody. Brody go to work. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, shot is up, gets fouled. Brody, our big's just struggling to finish around the rim. Right there, point blank range, not able to get it up high enough and finish. That foul's gonna go against number 20, that's Thatcher. He'll pick up his first, team's fourth, 42 seconds left. Potter's first free throw rolls off the front of the rim, up and in. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And second one is up and in makes it 12 to 8 for the Bobcats. Bobcats defense doing a pretty good job of holding off any extra shots or anything like that, but still, Kemmerer Rangers still just hanging around. Bowen with the ball now, gets it to Wiswell. Over to Thatcher. Thatcher inside to Perkins. Perkins, step back, jumper up, no good. Good rebound by Potter. 18 seconds left in this one. Zach Hasty with it. Flips it over to Ellis Weber. 10 seconds left. One hand pass, Monty Dukes, head fake, goes up. He's gonna be fouled as well. Good head fake there, good use of his patented move. Gets a lot of people to bite on that one. That one's gonna go against Bowman. That'll be his first, team's fifth, send Monty to the line either way. Monty 0-2. First one is good, so Monty finding the bottom of the rim there. Makes it 13-8, so Bobcats up to a 5-point lead. Just under 6 seconds left in the quarter. Second one is up and good, so Monty finding the rim there. He just needed to have Potter show him the way. Perkins now, he's gonna have the ball. He's gonna, oh, they're not gonna get a shot off. Great defense there by the Bobcats to shut that down. 14-8, 6-point lead, biggest lead of the game. Brody Welch set to come in for the Bobcats. With that, big shout out to all of our sponsors. And we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
All right, and we're back here for second quarter action, and Bobcats playing a little tight here. They do have a 6-point lead, but not finishing around the rim really well. Shooting free throws pretty good from there, making 5 of 8 from the free throw line with a 14-8 lead. Brody Welch into the ball game for Monty Dukes. So you got Bomagen, Weber, Potter, Hasty, and Welch in. Bomagen with it. Bobcats probably instructed not to shoot threes right now. Potter with a high up pass to Bomagen. Inside out, 3 up, no good. Welch goes up to get it, didn't time his jump the best. Perkins comes down with the rebound for the Rangers. And Potter looks like he's limping a little bit, maybe rolled his ankle, and shot is up and good for Perkins. And over to Hasty, so Potter maybe re-injured that ankle a little bit. Forced pass inside, gets stolen. Perkins coming away with it. It should have been either contact or a travel there. Potter with it, he's trying to run through it. Tough shot up and in. 2 really big steps. Testing that ankle out good as he's stomping through the forest there to make the bucket. A minute gone by here, 16-10. Bobcats hang on to that 6-point lead. Thatcher with the ball now. Nowhere to go with it, gets it to Wiswell. Wiswell turn around, jumper up, halfway down, comes out. Bomagen comes down with the rebound. And Potter looks like he's doing okay, just needed to walk it out a little bit on it. Might be hurting a little bit. Monty Duke still set to come in. Bomagen with it, cross court to Hasty, now to Weber up at the top. And Bomagen gonna step into the 3, not able to make it. Hasty comes down with the offensive board, not able to finish. Goes back up, not able to finish. Comes away with another offensive board. And now Potter with the ball. He pull up, jump pass inside to Cody Bomagen, and Cody's able to finish. 18-10. Just kind of lackadaisical passes and everything by the Bobcats right now. A little sense of urgency of the how important this game is. Like to see, and good defense there by Weber. Now to Potter. Potter gonna drive in, same move through the front, up and in for 2. So right on cue. They pick it up, now up by 10, 20-10. Started with the defense of Weber. We've talked about it all season long. Their defense leads to really good offense. Weber and Delmonico usually leading the way on that. Perkins with the ball now, driving in. Pollard with the ball, his shot is up, no good. Bowen comes down with it. Rebound, step through move, up, no good, and Hasty comes down with another rebound. Lots of rebounds for Hasty. Weber with it now. To Bomagen, back to Weber. To Hasty. Inside to Potter. Back out to Hasty. Hasty now steps into the three. Up, no good. It'll go off of the uprights. Come out. Potter will come out. Monty will come in. Looks like he's walking all right on it, so just need to walk it out a little bit. Del Dukes back into the ball game. He'll come in for Weber, and Nolan Collins, he'll come in for Zach. .502 left in this second quarter. Bobcats open up their lead to their biggest by 10, 20-10. And Thatcher will bring it up for the Rangers. Gets it over to Pollard. Good defense by Bomagen. Forces into a tough pass. Ball goes out of bounds. He tries to force it into Bowen. Nowhere to go with it. Good defense there by Bomagen. Nolan Collins bring it up for the Bobcats. Rangers stay in that 2-3 defense. Dell with it, gets it to Bomagen. Now inside to Welch. Welch, good move. Oh, not able to finish with his left hand. Gets his own rebound. And body's on the ground. Good hustle by Bomagen to catch it and then toss it up to Nolan. Dukes brothers play catch for a minute. Now Nolan. Back over to Delmonico. Dell jump pass over to Bomagen, cross court. He's going to drive baseline up and in and one. Good play there. Good ball movement by the Bobcats, and I like seeing them attack the rim. And that foul will go against Bowen. That'll be his second, and that'll be team's first of the quarter. First foul in this quarter. And that'll send Bomagen to the line. 8 points in the game so far. Oh, free throw, barely touch rim. No, they said it was air ball, but it definitely hit rim, but they're just going to give it to the Rangers. I don't know if that was his call to make back there, but it did hit rim because it came straight down. Thatcher with the ball now, gets it to Pollard. Backdoor cut by Bowen, and great defense by Monty Dukes as he just stood straight up, let him come into a great defense. Didn't try to do too much. Monty Dukes now drives in, up and in for two, so doing it on both ends. Feeling a little bit of extra energy, makes it 24-10, apologize. And Wiswell now, he's gonna, gonna get a double dribble by Wiswell. Call it a double dribble. Delmonico Duke started with the praise hands as he opened his palms up, wondering what happened, and then it ended up with Wiswell raising his hands up because it ended up being a double dribble on him. Delmonico thought it was gonna be a foul. 3:45 left in this one, Bobcats up by 14. Now to Nolan, and Bomager gonna drive baseline again. Up, no good, gets his own rebound and put back. So exactly what the Bobcats needed to do last night was attack the rim, and that's exactly what they're doing today. Good offense here. Real quick, let's give a shout out to our sponsors: Hot Springs Health, One Eye Buffalo Brewery, 7 Lazy S Cafe, Storyteller, Hot Springs Pharmacy, Hot Springs Vet Clinic, Gotchi Rehab, Right Rehab, Bomb Photography, Central Bank and Trust, Discover Thermopolis, and Par N6 Indoor Golf. You see that graphic up on the screen. Those are our sponsors that are allowing us to bring you these live streams for all of you able to watch it here on YouTube channel WyoToday. Bobcats leading big in this one, 26-10. This is a loser out game, so season ending game for whoever ends up coming up short in this one. So Bobcats trying to stay alive with a win here. They will punch a ticket to the state tournament, and then they'll play later today with a win, and that would then determine on third and fourth place. Bobcats in control right now, but again, a lot of game left to play. Bobcats doing some great things, some things we would have liked to seen them do last night, attacking the rim against this zone, and that's exactly what Bomagen decided to do. He's just attacking the baseline and then going up. I think they're being instructed probably to step over somebody, take a charge, so he's probably going to have to pull up maybe next time, a little 8-foot jumper, 10-foot jumper. Bowen now with the ball. Bobcats with that 16-point lead. Welch comes over, gets a steal in the press, gives it to Monty. Monty's stepping through. He's going to be fouled on the hand. Great play there by Bobcats as well. That's going to go against 13. That's Gabe Wiswell. It'll be his first. Send Monty Dukes to the line to shoot free throws. He's 2 of 4. You got Nolan Collins, Brody Welch, Armani Dukes, Del Dukes, and Cody Bomagen in. Monty Dukes, free throw, no good. Struggling from the free throw line right now. 2 of 5. Just needs to use a little bit more leg, kind of using all arm in the shot right now. Finishes up high and short again. And 4 people rebound the ball, going to get a jump ball. The ball will go to the Rangers as Nolan Collins, Brody Welch, and Wiswell all went up for it. Game stays 26-10. McGill gets the ball to Wiswell, to Perkins. Perkins goes through the middle, tries to fire it over, and Delmonico Dukes gets a steal, gets it to Brody Welch, now to Nolan Collins. So a number of steals in this press for the Bobcats, causing a lot of turnovers. Wiswell, Cody tries to just lob one over the top into Brody Welch. Ball gets stolen by Wiswell. 3 minutes left. Wiswell has it up top, gets it to McGill. Got Potter, Hasty, and Weber set to come back in. Ball goes out of bounds. Bobcats coming in. See Nolan Collins, Brody Welch, and Cody Bomagen will come out. So you got Dukes brothers, Hasty, Weber, and Potter. Wiswell with it, gets it back to Thatcher. Thatcher now with the Delmonico all over him. Ball's on the floor. Delmonico going to get another steal. Pass over to Weber. Weber drive in. Tough shot for him. No good. Dell gets the rebound. Kick out to Potter. To Monty. Monty fakes the 3. Now gets it to Potter. Potter, he's going to step into the 3. He can knock those down, and he does. Big 3. 7 points for Potter in this quarter. 10 in the game. 29-10 now. Bobcats open up a big lead. 19. Dell gets another steal, knocks it off the leg. Oh, it looked like he knocked it off the leg of Thatcher, went out of bounds, but they're going to call it off the Bobcats. 2:16 left in this first half. Bobcats open up a big lead. 29-10. Wiswell with it now. Inside to McGill. His shot is up and good. Good play there by McGill. Second bucket for him. Makes it 29-12. Bobcats defense doing a great job so far. Ellis Weber jump pass cross court to Dell. Back to Weber in the corner. He's going to drive. Tough pass as it hits the bottom of the net. Wiswell gets the steal. Bobcats in chase. And Zach Hasey's going to get it as Wiswell just kind of threw it up. Now Monty Duke's going to get it. Slow drive in, up and in for 2. Doing his best. Luka Doncic. Slow-mo drive in, 31-12. Or he picked it up from Potter. That's exactly what Potter does too. Just slows it up, big steps. Wiswell now with it. Oh, Potter almost gets that steal. That's what he's looking for. And Delmonico on the ground. McGill ends up coming away with it. Thatcher now with it. Dell's just a little jumping bean over there, bouncing up and around. And ball goes to Perkins. Going to get a foul called on Weber. That'll be his first. That's just the second foul on the Bobcats. First team foul. Bomagen will come in, get in for Monty. Monty doing well there. Never like to see a player that just scored well for the Bobcats to come out and sit on the bench, but nonetheless, I'll just keep the headset on and mind my own. Perkins with it now. Weber all over him. Dead ball. Wiswell nowhere to go with it. And now Thatcher has it. Now to Wiswell. Just over a minute left in this first quarter, or second quarter. 31-12, Bobcats lead. Nowhere for the Rangers to go with the ball as the Bobcats defense is doing well. Oh, and get an and one as Cody Bomagen takes a shot to the face. Thatcher up and in for 2 for his first bucket. And that'll be his first. Oh, they're going to call the call it on the floor. So basket doesn't count, counted on the ground. McGill with it now to Bowen. Wiswell looking for it, didn't get it. Thatcher now with the ball, Bomagen on him. Thatcher nowhere to go with the ball, his spin move. Tries to dump it off to McGill. Potter comes away with it. He's off to the races, gets it up to Dell. Dell, 2 big steps, shot is up, no good. Potter follows, not able to get it. Delmonico with it, scoops it up to Weber. Now to Hasty. 30 seconds left now to Delmonico. Weber with it now. 25 seconds left. Hasty. They're going to go for a final shot. Just don't want him to get any. Oh, and Zach Hasty's going to step into a deep 3. Potter's going to get the board. Kick it over to Weber. Now to Bomagen. Bomagen with 10 seconds left. And he knocks one down. Needed that one. As it's been and good hustle by Hasty to get a steal. Oh, and then Weber's going to pick up his second. Good hustle by Hasty to knock the ball away, try to save it. Weber runs over there. He'll pick up his second. Team's third. Nolan Collins will come in just to keep Ellis from picking up a cheap foul here. At the half, we'll bring you some stats here. And, going to get another foul. That one's going to go against Delmonico. And kind of unnecessarily, as there's no time on the clock. 1 second here. I'd like to see him not even challenge the shot. It's going to have to be a long shot. And Perkins' shot is up. Oh, it does go off the backboard and the rim, but no good. So at the end of the first half, Bobcats leading big, 34-12 in this one, up by 22. Good first half for the Bobcats. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel WyoToday. Another big shout out to all our sponsors you see on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. We'll run through the list one more time here. Hot Springs Health, One-Eyed Buffalo Brewery, and One-Eyed Saloons. 7 Lazy S Cafe, Storyteller, Hot Springs Pharmacy, Hot Springs Vet Clinic, Agachi Rehab, Right Rehab, Bomb Photography, Central Bank and Trust, Discover Thermopolis, Par 6 Indoor Golf. Big shout out to all those sponsors and the other sponsors that we've had all season long as they have provide us the opportunity to bring you live games for the Bobcats all season long. So with that, we are going to take a quick break. We'll get a word from our sponsors. We'll come back with some halftime stats and keys to the second half. We'll be right back after this.
Bank with your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checkings, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats!
Member of FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 420276.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and WyoTees makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top-quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, WyoTees has them. WyoTees of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, WyoTees is your go-to for all things apparel. WyoTees. Express yourself.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness. 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
All right, folks, and we are back. Again, big shout out to those sponsors that you see up on the board. For those of you watching on YouTube channel WyoToday, Bobcats up big in this one, 34-12 at the end of the first half. Let's look at a little stats here. For the Kemmerer Rangers, number 2, Ethan Perkins with 2 points, Bryson McGill with 4, Cage Bowen with 2, and Gabe Wiswell with 4. 8 points for them in the first quarter, 4 for them in the second quarter. Great defense by the Bobcats in that second quarter to really stifle anything that the Rangers were trying to get going. And then the Bobcats also attacking in that zone defense. 2 free throw shot, both by Wiswell. He went 1 of 2 for your Bobcats. Good scoring here by the 2 leading scorers for the Bobcats, Bomagen with 13 and Potter with 10. A lot of that coming in the second quarter for both of them. Monty Dukes with 6 points, going 2 of 6 from the free throw line, and then Delmonico Dukes with 5, and that's your scoring for the Bobcats here, up 34-12, and a really good second quarter for the Bobcats too, as they played really solid defense that again led to their offense. We've talked about it a number of games, and then not only that, but you definitely saw that the Rangers were coming out trying to do similar with the 2-3 zone defense that the Wyoming Indian did last night, trying to force the Bobcats into shooting on the outside, as they've struggled a little bit from the outside shooting. And today you always hope that you learn from it, and you learn from a loss, and that's what they've done. So you see Bomagen attacking really well, then you see him attacking and finishing. And honestly, I think the only reason this game could be out of hand, actually, if the Bobcats could have just finished around the rim. Still up by 22, but really struggled, especially in the first quarter, to just finish around the rim. But they're kind of settling in. You see them smiling out there, kind of like they do, and they play a lot more loose and play tough. And again, it all starts with their defense. So with that, Bobcats are up 34-12. As far as any fouls, Ellis Weber, the only one with 2 for the Bobcats. Cody Bomagen with 1, Delmonico Dukes with 1, and Brody Potter with 1. For the Kemmerer Rangers, McGill with 2, Bowen with 2, Perkins with 1, Wiswell with one, and Thatcher with one. So no one really in any foul trouble. Not a lot of fouls called in that first half as both teams attacked pretty well. A lot of Bobcats shot free throws, not great. Went 0 of 3 in the second quarter and went 5 of 8 in the first quarter. So Bobcats shooting the ball decently well. Just having a hard time finishing around the rim. Other than that, pretty good game for the Bobcats. So we're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with second half action right after this. Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
All right, Bobcats come out of their huddle after halftime, getting set up for third quarter action. Up big here, 34-12. Defense doing all the work has led to their offense. Good second quarter offense for him, finishing around the rim. Potter with it now. Oh, goes to throw it to Dell. Dell was cutting through, and we're going to get an over and back. Cody Bomagen chases it down. So not a great opening possession. Looked like they were drawing up some things to try something different. And Dell went to cut. Perkins with the ball now for the Rangers. Now Pollard with it. Same starters for both teams. Perkins with it now. He'll try to lob it in, and Bomagen knocks it away. Potter ends up with it. He'll jump stop, get it to Bomagen. So both opening possessions for each team led to a turnover. And we're going to get an offensive foul, and that'll be on Potter. So both of his fouls coming on illegal screens. So second on him, first team. So 2 turnovers by Potter there to open it up for Bobcats. Wiswell with it now. Gets it over to Perkins. Oh, travel, but Delmonico gets another steal. And step through move for Delmonico. Zach Hasey gets a rebound, not able to finish, gets another offensive board, and then he'll get fouled. Oh, I guess they're gonna say jump ball. So again, another opportunities for Bobcats right around the rim, not able to finish. Wiswell with it now. Oh, that should have been over and back, as he did dribble it on the half-court line, so it should be over and back. So that's a good call. Fortunately, Kemmerer coach kind of taking himself out of the game by being so frustrated by the refs. And again, I'm a big proponent on attitude reflects leadership. Ellis Weber drive in, man, just not able to finish. Left-hand layup up, no good, goes off of the Rangers. And they're gonna say that was off of Potter, I guess. So another ref steps in and says, no, it was tipped by the Bobcats. I think that was the right call. And Dell gonna get another steal. Zips it over to Zach, goes off of Perkins as he got in there, tried to steal it. So Delmonico probably with 5 or 6 steals already in this ball game. 3, I think, just in this half, or in this quarter. Potter with it, tries to catch it one-handed, back out to Hasty. Now inside to Potter again, now baseline to Bomagen. He's gonna drive baseline, 2-hand dunk, throws it down. Big dunk going off baseline. That's what he's been waiting for, is that baseline to open up. Almost another steal by the Bobcats. Delmonico just rips it out of his hands, out of Wiswell's hand, up and in for two. 38-12. Again, Delmonico with another steal. I think that might be 3 or 4 just in this quarter, this quarter. And now Zach Hasty, he's gonna get called. Oh, they're gonna call Delmonico with the foul. Yeah, that'll go on Delmonico. Be his second, team second. Del just got a little aggressive trying to get it in there. Bowen with the ball now to Wiswell, up over the top, gets it back to Bowen, now to Perkins. He's gonna drive in and up and in for two. Good shot there by Perkins as Bommingen was right in his face. He kind of had to adjust his shot. Makes it 38-14. Bobcats up by 24. Ellis Weber gonna drive in, kick over to Hasty. Nice pass from Zach, kind of no look, try to get it into Dell. Dell not quite ready for it, got one hand on it. Usually pretty sure-handed. Nice looking pass from Hasty. Just no one else was ready for it. Wiswell now with it. Dell comes over, Dell's gonna pick up his third. So he stepped over, tried to steal from Wiswell, so that'll be his third, team's third. Looks like they're gonna leave him in, leave Delmonico in, 5:40 left in this third quarter. Now Perkins, Weber on him. Perkins gonna drive in, he's gonna drive in, up and under, shot is up, no good, gets blocked by the Bobcats. I don't know if any of the Bobcats touched it, but maybe did. So off of Bobcats. And Wiswell now with the ball to Bowen. Now over ahead to Pollard. And ball's gonna go out of bounds off the Rangers. So Bobcats pressures just causing some tough passes from the Rangers. So we're gonna get a quick timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this. Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel WyoToday. Bobcats leading 38-14 over the top of the Kemmerer Rangers.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here after a quick timeout. Bobcats up big, 24 points here, 38-14. Be Bobcat basketball after the timeout. Zach Hasty will bring it up for the Bobcats. Rangers gonna come out in man-to-man. Hand off to Delmonico, cross court to Ellis. Now to Potter, into Hasty. Hasty gonna make a move, left hand shot is up and in for two. Could have had a flopping call there on Perkins, or on Pollard as well, as he tried to just flop backwards. 40-14, and then gonna get a travel called on McGill. So frustration from him too. So you see frustration all over the Kemmerer Rangers. That's what just a suffocating defense will do. Don't know that I ever played suffocating defense, but I definitely had it played against me, and it's not fun. To Cody Bommingen. Bommingen drives in, kick over to Weber, jump pass inside to Potter. Potter gonna make a baseline move, up and in for two. Tough move there by Potter. And another steal by Zach Hasty, up and in for two as well. Makes it 44-14, up by 30. Dell now gets another steal. Almost travels, gets it to Potter. Potter gonna drive in, ball all over the place, and Zach Hasty tries to save it, saves it off himself, goes out of bounds. Potter kind of volleyballing it to himself. He had I think he bumped it, then he set it, and then he spiked it off to the left. Zach Hasty not able to get to it quick enough. Wiswell with it now. Dell almost gets another steal and knocks it away. Does get another steal. My goodness. He's going to have a double-digit steal in this game alone. Potter thinks about the 3. Weber now inside to Delmonico, and Delmonico gets rewarded for that steal on the other end, makes it 46-14. Bobcats defense just working really hard here. Wiswell with it now. Bomagen goes in. He does get a piece of it. Delmonico gets it. Now Bomagen off to the races. He's going to drive in. He's going to be fouled. That'll be by Perkins. Perkins will get his second. That'll be team's first. 3:47 left in this one. They're going to say that was on the shot, so Bomagen will go to the line for 2. Welch and Duke set to come in. First one is good by Bomagen. Makes it 47-14. Welch will come in for Potter. And Monty set to come in for Bomagen. Second one, no good, but Zach Casey runs down the offensive board. Zach Casey gonna drive in, tries to pass it off, somehow ends up in Welch's hands. Welch drives up, his shot's no good. Ellis Weber gets the offensive board, Dell loses it, but Cody Bomagen comes away with it. Up inside to Welch, up and in for 2. So Welch finally getting on the board, had a couple of good looks at it, just not able to finish. Perkins now with it, and a steal now by Bomagen. He'll get it up to Zach, and his shot is up, no good. And out of bounds off the Bobcats. I'd like to see Bobcats take their press off now, up 35. No real reason to keep the press on at this point. McGill with it now. Ellis Weber comes over to try to get the steal. Thatcher now with it. Ellis right behind him. Zach right on his hip too. Perkins now with it. And defense here. Thatcher now with the ball. Hartman set to come in. Thatcher nowhere to go with the ball. Zach Casey knocks it away. He hustles after the ball. Bodies flying, chairs flying. They're going to call a foul. Looks like they're going to call that foul on Zach Hasty. Be his first, team's fourth. 3:03 left in the third quarter. Nolan Collins comes in. 49-14. And into the ball game is Hartman for the Rangers. First time today. He'll get it into Perkins. It's tough coming in off the bench cold and not into the game, trying to catch up to the speed of it. Thatcher, he'll drive in, his shot's up, no good. Rebound by Armani, and we're gonna get a jump ball on that one. And ball will stay with the Bobcats. 2:51 left in the third quarter. So both Dukes in, Brody Welch, Nolan Collins, and Ellis Weber. To Delmonico. Screen and roll with him and Welch. Oh, they missed Brody Welch, wide open. Ellis Weber made it look like a shot, but he passed it to Nolan Collins on the baseline. Ball gets stripped away. Thatcher now with the ball. And he'll get it to Perkins, but he throws the pass too hard, goes through his hands, goes out of bounds, and Bobcats will have the ball. 2:26 left in this third quarter. Bobcats up 35, 49-14. Holding the Rangers to 2 points. Good pass from Armani Dukes into Welch. So Welch, easy bucket for him. Makes it 51-14. Bobcats still in full court press. Again, like to see them take that off now, being up by so many. And Perkins' shot is up, no good. Welch comes down with it, gets it to Delmonico. Delmonico up ahead to Nolan. Nolan's gonna get it out to Welch. Inside to Monty from Weber. Monty's shot is blocked by McGill. And ball goes to Perkins. Perkins zips a pass over to Pollard. Back up to Perkins. Bridger Pyle set to come in for the Bobcats. Welch all over Perkins. Pollard now with the ball. Oh, sorry, that's Thatcher. Thatcher's going to drive in. He'll be fouled on the floor. 1:29 left in the third quarter. That foul will go against Welch. Will be his first, team's fifth, so that'll send Shooter in. Bridger will come in for Delmonico, send Thatcher to the line. Thatcher to shoot 2. And Wiswell will come in for, looks like he'll come in for Hartman. 51-14. There's some substitutions by each team earlier than supposed to be. They're supposed to let one free throw up and then make the substitutions. Thatcher makes the first one. Makes it 51-15. Second one is short. Ellis Weber gets a rebound. Jordan Garrison set to come in for the Bobcats as well. Thatcher knocks it away. Garrison will come in for Weber. Good play by the point guard there. Ellis Weber. Now to Bridger. Bridger gets it over to Brody Welch. Now to Garrison. Garrison up to the top of the key. Oh, nobody's on him. He could have just rounded the corner and drove to the lane. Nolan Collins now with it. He's going to drive in. Out to Garrison. Garrison's 3. He makes the 3. So the 3 was good, but a foul away from the ball as well. So the 3 is good. Makes it 54-15. And then a foul on Armani Dukes. And Armani will pick up his first. That'll send Thatcher to the line. He's 1 of 2. So Bobcats up by 39. First one for Thatcher is up and good. 54-16. And second one is good as well. Makes it 54-17. Jordan Garrison with it. Gets it to Bridger. Now to Monty. Bridger going to drive all the way to the hoop. His shot gets blocked by McGill. Garrison comes in, almost gets a steal from Perkins. And then Thatcher now has it. 45 seconds, Nolan Collins. Definitely looked like a foul there, but they're not going to call it. And we're going to get a timeout by the Rangers. 54-17, 41 seconds left. We're going to take a quick break as well, and we'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we are back after a quick timeout. 41.5 seconds left here in this third quarter. Bobcats up 54-17 in this one. Wiswell set to take the ball out of bounds. And Wiswell with it now from Perkins. Drives baseline. His shot is up, no good. Welch comes down with the rebound. Good, strong rebound. Oh, gonna get a jump ball again. That's twice he's called jump ball when there's been people around behind the Bobcats. 32 seconds left. Bobcats gonna stay in man-to-man. Perkins set to take it out. Tough play there by Wiswell. Just did his best to save it, and Monty Dukes comes down with it. Jordan Garrison now with it. Over to Bridger. 20 seconds left. Back to Garrison. Over to Collins. To Monty. Garrison now with it again. No one steps over. He pulls up, shoots it. Nolan Collins comes in. Good offensive board and up for 2. And again, Bobcats for some reason still feeling like they need to stay in that full court press, up 39. 56-17 at the end of 3. Big shout out to our sponsors letting us bring you live Bobcat games. Right after this one, however, Lady Cats will be have a tip-off at 11:30, and that is for the 2A West Regional Championship game, as they will be up against the Rocky Mountain Lady Grizzly, and they've split in the regular season. The Lady Grizzlies beat the Bobcats up in Cowley, and Lady Cats won at home in senior night against Lady Grizz. So it should be a really good game between those two for the championship to decide on first and second place coming out of 2A West regionals to go to state. So big game on the line for Lady Cats. Coming up at 11:30 will be the tip-off. So we'll have a little bit of a break between this game and then the start of the next game. And we'll be live right here bringing it for you. So Bobcats up big. Again, hopefully, another bucket for the Bobcats would start a running clock in this one. And I hope to see the Bobcats feel that they don't need to put the pressure on like they have here in the second half so far. Nolan Collins, he's going to step in. Three's up, no good. Garrison's right there for the offensive board. He'll kick it out to Bridger. Bridger, 3 is good. And with that, it is a 40-point game as Bridger knocks down a 3. To start off the fourth quarter, McGill is going to get a foul, or is going to be fouled. That one's going to be by Brody Welch. It'll be his second, team's first. Bobcats playing defense here. Wiswell with the ball. He'll kick it back out to Perkins. Bobcats holding their defense, just holding true here as single digits each quarter for the Rangers. Single bucket in that third quarter. Went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Drive in by Bowen. Good move there by Bowen. Up and in for 2. Makes it 58-19. I counted that as a 2, I guess, for Bridger. Monty Dukes now, he goes up. His shot gets blocked by McGill. Wiswell with the ball now. And Perkins now with the ball. Garrison on him. And then gets it to McGill. Over to Wiswell. Lob inside to Bowen. His shot is up and in for 2. So back-to-back buckets for Bowen. Good play there. 58-21. Bridger Pyle with it now. Gets it to Monty Dukes. Monty to Nolan. Nolan gonna drive baseline. Drive up and in for a bucket for 2 for Nolan. That makes it 60-21. Bobcats do take off the full court pressure. McGill drives in, gets it to Bowen. Ball on the floor, gets it to Wiswell. Now to Perkins. Now over to Pollard. Perkins again. He's going to drive baseline. He's going to lose the ball, get knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. Bridger reached from behind, knocked it out. Perkins now taking the ball out for the Rangers. And he has to bullet pass it out to Wiswell. Wiswell with it now. Nolan on him. Hand off to Perkins. And Perkins going to drive in. Little floater. His shot is up and in for 2. Good little move there by Perkins. Makes it 60-23, 5:02 left. Monty Dukes to Bridger. To Welch. Now to Nolan. Back up to Monty. To Jordan. Jordan going to drive in. Good layup there by Garrison. Not able to finish. Need to use a little bit more glass. Rebound by the Rangers. Perkins now bring it up. Gets it to McGill. McGill thinks about the 3. He dribbles out of it. Gets into some pressure. Ball gets knocked away by Welch. Goes right to Perkins' hands. Shot is up. Oh, going to get a blocking foul as Brody Welch is going to pick up his 3rd. Yeah, it'll go against Brody Welch. Pick up his 3rd, team's 2nd. And that'll send Perkins to the line for 2. Chris and Ryan Aarons set to come in for the Bobcats. Other seniors of the team. First one to hear for Perkins is good. And Welch and Dukes will come out as Chris and Ryan will come in. And it is running clock now as the Bobcats did go up by 40. And second one for Perkins is up, no good. Nolan Collins comes down with the rebound. So this fourth and final quarter will go pretty fast here with the running clock. And now Chris with it, gets it to Nolan. Nolan gonna step into another three. His shot is up, no good. Rebound by McGill. Gets it over to Perkins. Perkins bring it up the side here. Gets it over to Pollard and then to Wiswell. Wiswell's deep three, good shot by Wiswell as he knocks one down. Makes it 60-27. Jordan Garrison now with it. Pulls up, gets it into Chris Aarons' hands. He'll drive in, just kind of flip it up, and then he'll be fouled as he looked like he was slapped across the face. That foul's going to go against McGill. That'll be his third. And Chris Aarons will go to the line. First one for him. Rattles in and is good. And then a whole new lineup change for the Rangers. Makes it 61-27. So McGill, Pollard, Bowen will come out. Second one for Chris is up and good, so he knocks down both. Chris Aarons making the most of his opportunity. 62-57. Pass inside, and Bridger Pyle gets a steal. Now to Ryan Aarons. Ryan high dribble, gets it to Chris. Chris gonna fire off a three. Rebound comes down to Gerber, and then into Perkins' hands. Nolan now gets a steal, hustling after the ball. Oh gosh, landed on it. Looks like we're gonna get a foul called against Gerber. That'll be his first, team second. 1:29 left, we're gonna get a timeout by the Rangers. 62-27 here, minute 27 left. We're going to take a quick break as well. We'll be right back after this.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
All right, and we're back here. Also, big shout out to all our sponsors, those up on your screen for those of you watching on the WyoToday YouTube channel. And seeing some emotions coming out of some of the Kemmerer players and coaches as they're seeing their season fall away here the last few minutes. And Bobcats will start out with the ball. And lots of love on the sidelines. Like to see that. It means it matters. And emotions too. A tough way to lose too and see your season come to an end. Bridger Pyle with it now. He's going to spin move, get it over to Nolan. Forces inside to Bridger, or to Garrison. Garrison not able to finish. Rebound comes down to Gerber. Ball goes to Benson. 1:07 left in the ball game. Kick over to Emery. He's going to drive in. No contact call. Nolan Collins coming up. Bobcats still going full speed here. Just at this point, I need to pull the game ball out. Just let the game end. 45 seconds left. No reason to add insult to injury here. And Benson now will bring it up. Good win for the Bobcats here to stamp their ticket. And Ryan Aarons is going to get the steal. He's going to drive in. Shot is up, no good. Another rebound by the Rangers. Emery with the rebound. He'll get it to Benson. And Bobcats are going to be going back to state. Gets it up to Ryan. Ryan kick out to Chris. Chris gonna shoot the three. Shot is no good. 10 seconds left now. Garrison is gonna knock it out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the ball game. And your Bobcats win big, 63-27 over the top of the Kemmerer Rangers. So they stamped their ticket. Good game for them to get into the third and fourth place game. They will play the winner of, I believe it was Shoshone and Big Piney. And so they'll play the winner of that game. Oh, and Rocky, sorry, Shoshone and Rocky. They'll play the winner of that game. And that game will be at 4:30 this evening. Oh, 4 o'clock this evening, so we'll bring you that game as well. We are going to take a little bit of break as the Lady Cats won't have a tip-off time until 11:30, so we'll take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'll go over some stats, and we'll talk about Lady Bobcats in the regional championship coming up at 11:30. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Sometimes you need to get offline and go off-road. Let Range rev up your internet, so you're always ready for adventure, whether you're exploring online or on the trail. With Range's high-speed internet, you can get your remote work done quickly so you can enjoy more time off the grid. And with no data caps or speed throttling, you can be just as fast online as on 4 wheels. Learn more at range.net and start living your West life today.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to support Bobcat Sports. We are a locally owned community pharmacy that opened in 1987. We offer prescription refills, multi-dose packaging, immunizations, Medicare de-enrollment, delivery, and veterinary medicine at an affordable price. Our expertly trained and friendly staff are here to serve you. Visit us today to experience the Hot Springs Pharmacy difference.
All right, and we're back here. And a big shout out to all our sponsors. That's who you see up on the screen, makes these videotaping and live streaming these games for you possible. With that, we will go over some stats real quick, and then the Lady Cats are out stretching. We have about 40 minutes before tip-off, so we'll definitely take a break because no one wants to hear me ramble on long enough about that without something else going on. Just ask my family. So with that, we will go through some stats here for the Kemmerer Rangers. Had 5 in the scoring. Ethan Perkins scored 7. Wiswell also had 7, both of them leading scorers for the Rangers. Cage Bowen with 6. Let's see, Bryson McGill with 4, and Sam Thatcher with 3. Again, just Rangers just not able to get much going offensively, as they just the Bobcats defense just did a lot there. And then also with their press, which they kept on a little bit longer than I would have liked to have seen, but definitely wanted to get that game over. I did like to see that a number of the Bobcats did get in, got to play the fourth quarter, set the starters since they have another game coming up this afternoon. And it looks like they'll be playing the Rocky Mountain Grizz as they came up victorious over the top of the Shoshone Wranglers. So that will be a big game. So for the Bobcats, had 10 in scoring, a couple in double digits. We'll just start at the top. Nolan Collins with 4 points. Zach Hasty with 4 points. Cody Bomagen leading all scorers with 16, doing most of that, 13 of them in the first half. Jordan Garrison knocking down a 3. Bridger Pyle knocking down a 3. And let's see, Brody Welch with 4. Armani Dukes with 6, going 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Bomagen was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Chris Aarons with 2 points, going 2 of 2 from the free throw lines. Delmonico Dukes with 9. And Brody Potter rounds out the scoring with 12. Again, 10 of those 12 in the first half. Bobcats come up big, 63-27. Did go up by 40 at one point, which brings in the mercy rule and running clock. So because of that, the second half went fairly quick for us. So yeah, Bobcats win big. They'll go at 4:30. We will have that. So Bobcats, with that win, the Bobcats do get to go to state. So that's exciting. They punched their ticket for that. It'll be the first time in about 4 years that they are able to go to state. And so because of that, they will then just decide on what position they go. We'll play Rocky Mountain for the 3rd time this season. And it'll be a big game. Bobcats have beaten Rocky Mountain the 2 previous times, so they'll hope for a 3rd to get into that 3rd place position. And with that, we will sign off here. Bobcats in a big win. We have Lady Cats coming up in about 40 minutes, and we will bring you that regional championship game live right here at Riverton High School for the 2A West Regional Championship. With that, this is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on the YouTube channel WyoToday. Go Bobcats, and God bless.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for the